Welcome back to the channel. If you are returning, if you are new here, welcome. I am the Blunt Reader. This is going to be a general reading for the month of February 2020, or whenever you see this video and the message resonates with you. This is going to be for the sign of Virgo. In this reading, we are going to cover love first, and then we will tackle general. General being finances, career, anything spirit needs you to know, be aware of, or focus on in the month of February. As always, keep in mind that this is general, so because it is general, it cannot and will not resonate with every single person who is watching this video. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so by visiting my website at thebluntreader.com. That information is down below in the description box. If it is your first time here, be sure to subscribe and turn on your post notification bell so that when I post a new video, you are notified. Also, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. If it resonates with you, it is greatly appreciated. With all of that being said, let's go ahead and get started on your reading, Virgo. Quite honestly, Virgo, I feel like in the month of February, Spirit is saying that if you surrender something, someone, or multiple things or people, that you will then experience more happiness. So we'll see what else comes out, but that's what I'm feeling. Spirit is saying that there's something that you need to surrender. It could also be your own expectations, timelines, etc. that you need to let go of in order to experience more love, more happiness in your present moment. We have triggered. This month in your personal relationships, you may find that there is more conflict. Especially in your romantic relationships or anybody that you are romantically connected to, whether you are with this person, you got a situationship, somebody comes back that you used to have a romantic relationship with. I feel like there's going to be a lot of triggers, but this could be, it feels like the final battle is what I'm hearing. So for some of you, you have a connection with someone, could be with multiple people, but you have a connection with someone, and in this connection, whether this person is returning to your life or whether you're already with this person, it's like the final episode in this season of your life, this season of this relationship. For some of you, like, the season is over, the show has been canceled, it's not coming back. For others of you, it's going to be renewed for another season, but you have to go through these final tests, if you will, and it may be very difficult. And I feel like for a lot of you, the question is going to be whether this is something that you keep fighting for or whether this is something that you let go of. And that is sometimes a difficult question to answer, because you don't know whether this is a person you're supposed to be with and it's just a rough patch and, you know, something you can get through, or if, you know, everything that is happening is telling you that this isn't it, that this is something you need to let go of. So I do feel like you're going to be faced with that difficult question, be put in this difficult situation. Well, difficult if that's how you view it. If you listen to your intuition, if you trust yourself and what you feel, then it will be a bit easier, but that is a very thin line to walk, of whether you keep fighting for something or whether you let it go, whether you surrender it. For some of you, this is what you need to surrender in order to get the happiness that you're looking for. And I feel like you would know that because in this situation, you've been unhappy more than you've been happy. There's a difference between, you know, having a rough patch, but overall you're still very happy, you're still very fulfilled. This person isn't disrespecting you, this person is still being consistent, they're still putting forth some effort. It's just a rough patch. It's not a whole rough ass relationship where you've been questioning things from the beginning. So if you have felt unfulfilled, not just when things are rough, but if you feel like you always have to tell this person the same thing, if you feel like this person doesn't listen to you, that they disregard how you feel, if this person just doesn't seem to care, then for you, it may be time for you to surrender. However, if you're with somebody who is trying, who is putting forth an effort, and I think it's important to remember that everybody's effort is not going to look the same. So just because it's not being done in the way that you would do it or the way that you want it done doesn't mean that this person isn't trying. So don't be overly critical of how it's being done. It's just a matter of, are they actually trying? You know, are they listening to you? Are they communicating with you? Are they taking what you say into consideration and trying to make an effort to make things better for both of you? So in the month of February, it looks like you're going to be triggered. For some of you, you could be letting go of a relationship or relationships, because love is not just romantic. It could also be your friends, could be family members, whoever it is for you. Let's see what else Spirit has to say about love. Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Virgo for love? The High Priestess wanted to come out, which is essentially your intuition. This is also somebody who knows something but isn't saying anything about it. Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Virgo? We have the Empress. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Four of Cups. For some of you, something is being offered, and with this Four of Cups, it almost feels like you're not sure if you should take it. Some of you don't even realize that there is something being offered to you, something that will give you stability. Because even though this is the Four of Cups, it gives me the Five of Cups energy, because this person, this woman, this whatever it's supposed to be, is crying. This person's head is down, the tears are falling, so they can't even see that there is an offer there. And I feel like for some of you, this is the case. You don't realize that you have an opportunity being presented to you. You don't realize that there is something that will make you happy, that will fulfill you, that will help you shift from this place of being disappointed and hurt and let down. But you have to open your eyes and see it. Because with this Ace of Pentacles that's here, it's also something that's solid, something that's stable. Some of you may find out that you are pregnant, and you may not necessarily be happy about it because of who you're pregnant by. Because this could have been a situation where it's like you either had already left the situation, the relationship, or you were on the verge of leaving, then you find out you're pregnant, and now it's like, now I got to deal with this person for the next 18 years at least. And that's not something you really want to do. Please clarify the Four of Cups, Spirit. We have the Moon. The Moon is something being hidden, but what's done in the dark always comes to light. So this could also be some type of information that you find out about that upsets you. Again, for some of you, it's a pregnancy. We have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so the family, happiness. This is emotional fulfillment and a connection, which is something that you can have. But again, for some of you, you're going to have to let something go in order to get this. Please clarify the Moon. Why is the Moon here with the Four of Cups? We have the Devil that came out. We have the Two of Pentacles. And then we have the Eight of Cups that's sticking out as well. So again, something is being offered to you, could be being offered to you, or it's something that you were already involved in, and you aren't sure with this Two of Pentacles if this is something that you want to take. You could feel like this person is hiding something from you, like you don't have all of the facts. You could know something about this person and you aren't speaking on it. Like I said earlier, the High Priestess wanted to pop out. The High Priestess is your intuition, so your intuition could be telling you that something is going on here. Or you know something and you're just not speaking on it. Or this person has some information and they're not speaking on it, but you still feel like they may be hiding something from you. The devil is here. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, but you could also just be dealing with somebody who's very toxic. And the Eight of Cups here is you making the decision to walk away, or at least contemplating it with this Two of Pentacles. Again, it's that fine line of, do I keep fighting for this or do I walk away from it? And I feel like in February, that's going to be the question you have to answer. We have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The Six of Wands being about victory. It is about success. It is about recognition. But again, you have to surrender something in order to get this happiness, in order to get this victory, to get this success. For some of you, this Ace of Pentacles could be something else. It could be a job. It could be something that you've been looking for, but because you're still caught up with, this devil energy here, everything else is on hold until you walk away from this. Please clarify the Empress. We have the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. It's available to you. This happiness, whatever it is that you want, whatever would fulfill your wish, is happening for you or available to you, but you're going to have to do something. For some of you, you could have been trying to get pregnant. This is something that you desire, to be a parent, to be a mother or father, whatever the case may be. And maybe you haven't had success in this relationship, but maybe there's a reason for that, because maybe this person isn't the person that you're supposed to, reproduce with, because it would be a very toxic situation. And so the universe could be working against this plan of you getting pregnant, not completely, but because it's not supposed to happen in this particular situation. And it's like, if that's what you want, you can find it, but it's going to be with somebody else. I also feel like some of the things that you are trying to manifest in your life, again, are on hold because of who you are connected to. Some of you are sleeping with the devil and you wonder why nothing is working out for you, because your energy is intertwined. And this is something that you have to rid yourself of. Please clarify the Nine of Cups with the Empress. We have the Five of Pentacles. Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Four of Cups is here twice. This is a missed opportunity. This is rejection, or at least feeling like you've been rejected. I feel like for some of you, you're going to miss an opportunity that would be really good for you because you're so caught up in this situation. I keep hearing caught up in the rapture of love. But being so caught up in love, you're going to end up out here homeless. You go from being fulfilled, being happy, to basically feeling like you have nothing. I feel like this person kind of drains your energy, could also be draining you financially. Like when you met this person, you could have been really good. Empress energy, Nine of Cups. But somewhere along the line, Five of Pentacles, this is like lack. Like this person left you with nothing. Please clarify the Five of Pentacles. We have strength. Strength is here because the devil is here. And I feel like it takes a lot to kind of pull yourself out of this situation and out of the way that they may have made you feel. It takes a lot of restraint. It takes a lot of control, a lot of discipline to get what it is that you want. And that goes with anything. So for some of you, this could have been a very back and forth situation. Please clarify the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Two of Wands. Choosing a different path, choosing to do things differently, moving in a new direction. This person has chosen one way, one wand, one path, and is leaving something behind. So again, there's something that you have to surrender in order to get the happiness, the fulfillment that you want, that you desire. Is not going to be easy to walk away from this, to detach from it, but it feels like it's very much so necessary. Please clarify the Two of Wands. The Three of Wands. It's like you need a game plan of how you're going to get out of this. And again, the Six of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Victory and success. Because when you move away from this, when you detach from this toxic energy, everything that's kind of been on hold starts to flow to you. And for some of you, you've been waiting on something. You've been waiting on something stable. Could be from this person, but I feel like they've already proven to you that they can't really give you that, or they don't want to. And stability seems to be what you're looking for. This could also be actual stability, not just in the relationship. You could be looking for a job, more money, a house, something like that. And it's on hold because of who you're connected to. Please clarify the Three of Wands. Nine of Swords, Three of Cups. Nine of Swords, Three of Cups says that one, you could be focusing your attention on something that happened, could be a third party situation. I feel like this Nine of Swords is you trying to figure out, or one, decide if this is a situation you want to walk away from, or if this is something that you want to keep fighting for. That is heavily on your mind. This Three of Cups, though, I also feel like it's just celebration, but you have to pull yourself out of this Nine of Swords energy. You got to get out of your head and start making choices and decisions regarding this person. We're going to see what Spirit has to say about career, finances, and anything else that you need to know, pay attention to, or be aware of. What general messages do you have for the sign of Virgo? What general messages do you have for the sign of Virgo? Looks like something's definitely coming to an end for some of you, and you're moving away from it, whether that's a job, a relationship. You got the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Just had the Ace of Pentacles. So I definitely feel like stability is coming towards you. Something that will provide you with longevity, whether that be another relationship. If you've been single for some time and you've been waiting for a stable relationship to come to you, whether that's a friendship that kind of helps you move beyond whatever you've been dealing with in a relationship. It could be a job, it could be a house. I feel like it's something you've been waiting for, but you haven't gotten it, possibly because of somebody that you're connected to. We'll see. Spirit, what general message do you have for Virgo? We have Temperance. Temperance is about patience, it's about balance. It is also about healing. What messages do you have for Virgo? General messages for Virgo. We have the Sun. We have the Two of Cups. We have Justice. At the bottom of the deck, we have Death. Death and rebirth, an ending so that you can begin something new. This is transformation. This is change. There goes that happiness and fulfillment that you are looking for, which is going to come. But again, it's going to require that you cut something off, that you let something go, detach from anything that is not serving you, that is not healthy for you. Please clarify the Two of Cups for Virgo. We have the King of Cups. This could be the person that you are connected to. You could definitely be dealing with a Scorpio for some of you. Could also be Cancer, Pisces, or any other sign. Six of Wands is at the bottom of the deck again. Please clarify the King of Cups. The Moon wanted to come out, so this person is the one who could be holding a secret from you. Four of Pentacles, but maybe it comes out. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. We have the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this person could have been holding a secret. It could be that they used to be running wild, that they weren't looking to settle down, that they were trying to avoid their emotions, their feelings, how they feel about you, what they wanted from you, could have also been kept from you. But for some of you, I feel like this person could have had another option. They could have been involved with somebody else, and maybe you found out about it. Maybe it's something that has happened multiple times during the course of your relationship. Death is here again. This is an ending. The Four of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So this looks like a connection that at one point fulfilled you, made you happy. Maybe things were really good in the beginning, but somewhere along the line, this masculine energy, one could have been holding back their feelings, but I feel like it was some sort of secret that they were holding regarding another person, possibly. or maybe just their motives, their true motives of why they started, engaging with you in the first place. This could also be a friendship, and somebody was keeping something from you in the friendship, family, whoever. But I feel like it comes to an end, and even though death is about death and rebirth and there being transformation, I don't necessarily feel like, this is your season with this person being renewed. Because I feel like this is the toxic person that you need to detach from in order to get to this sun. I feel like the rebirth is happening with you, especially with Temperance being here. This is something that you have to heal from, that you have to move on from. You grow from it, you evolve, you learn what you need to learn. I feel like in your relationships as a whole, whatever type of relationship it is, there tends to be a lack of balance. You overgive, you overextend. And you have to make sure that you are giving and getting in an equal fashion. Otherwise, you always end up in that Ten of Wands energy where you feel depleted because you're taking on more than you need to. Other people's problems are not your problems. Does not mean that you don't help your friends, your family, that you don't offer advice and guidance, but don't make their problems your problems, because they're not. They have to figure things out on their own. You have your own shit you got to deal with. Please clarify, Temperance. We have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of No Nonsense. Quick to cut something off. We have the Tower at the bottom of the deck and ending. And this Queen is like, okay, let's move forward. The way this is positioned, the Queen of Swords has turned her back on this King of Cups. So this could be you turning your back on someone, Virgo, or this is somebody who has done this to you. They're done with your shit, you're done with theirs. You're like, no, this just isn't it. Please clarify the Queen of Swords. Okay. We have the Chariot moving forward successfully. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Six of Cups. The Page of Swords. The King of Pentacles. The Five of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, I feel like you may cut this person off, you may block them, you may stop communication with this Four of Swords. Your focus is on moving forward, getting your success, possibly taking the attention, the energy that you were pouring into this person and putting it on yourself now. Because we have with this Temperance card, she's kind of pouring two cups, back and forth between the two to kind of temper the energy. But I feel like one of those cups, especially with the Two of Cups being here, you used to give to this person, and now it's like, no, now it's all for me. Now I'm focused on my own success. I'm focused on getting this Chariot out of this position of being stuck. So for some of you, you cut this person off. You kind of turned your back on them. Not that you don't care about them anymore, but now you're just focused on you getting to this happiness. This Queen has turned her back on this King of Cups, and now she's moving towards the sun, and that is your focus, moving towards your happiness. But the Six of Cups, Page of Swords, says that this person is going to resurface again, that they're going to try to reach out to you, that they may be spying on you on social media, they may be lurking on your pages, whatever, maybe doing drive-bys if you live in the same area, maybe asking friends about you, but they're not done with you yet. I do feel like for some of you, this King of Cups person is the person that you're leaving behind. This King of Pentacles person could be somebody new that comes in, this stable person, this stable offer that is coming in for you. But I also feel like this could be a job and you building something. This could be a job offer, you working together on a team, working on a project. This Five of Wands could be that you are either in a competitive field, or there are people who may feel like you're competing with them, or that they're competing with you. But I'm not even concerned about this Five of Wands. I just feel like there's something stable that you're being offered. It could be a new job, a new position that you've been looking for. Because again, it's like once you detach from this toxic situation, everything that was blocked then begins to flow to you, and now you're moving towards this happiness, this fulfillment, this stability. So if you've been waiting for something, especially as it pertains to money, a job, an opportunity, something that will help your stability, and it hasn't happened, it could be because of the person that you are tied to. And once you detach from that, take back your energy, you can move forward and you can build. But I don't feel like this person is done with you. You might be done with them, but they're not done with you. Please clarify the Sun. The Sun and the Ten of Pentacles. Abundance, happiness, literally everything that you want, everything that you've wanted is going to look different for everybody because we all have different dreams, goals, and aspirations. But this is stability, this is enterprise, this is legacy, this is generational wealth. This is not having to worry about your money situation, your finances, whether your family is going to be taken care of. For some of you, you could be building a house or moving into a new house at some point. It may not be in February, but I definitely feel like that's something that's going to happen in 2020 for some of you. You'll be moving into a house, whether you build this house from the ground up or you just move into it. But I feel like it's a rather new house. It's not something that's been around for a long time, so it could be something that they just built. So even if you didn't build it and design it yourself, nobody else has lived in it. It feels very new. Please clarify the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune, because now you're learning your lessons. Now you've walked away. This Eight of Cups is sticking out. The Hermit is at the bottom of the deck, your card, your energy. You isolate yourself and detach from anything that is toxic, anybody who has been holding you back. You learn the lessons, and now the fortune comes towards you. Now all the doors seem to be open. It's like when you're driving and you're on track to get to your destination, and it's like every light you hit is a green light. There's nothing stopping you. There's no red lights. There's not a lot of traffic. Everything is just made easy. Everything flows easily. And it's as if everything is set up for you to get where you're going with the least possible distractions, interruptions, obstacles, detours, whatever. And that happens when you detach, when you listen to your intuition, when you learn the lesson. Please clarify the Wheel of Fortune. King of Swords. And this person is hurt because we have the Queen of Swords here. This person is hurt. It's like there's a shift, because really this person was kind of surviving because they had your energy, because that's something they were taking from you, because you were there, you offered advice, you offered guidance, you did something for them, gave them something, and that's how they were surviving. You take back your energy and it leaves them all messed up. Meanwhile, you're thriving. You're getting opportunities that are helping your stability. A new job, a promotion, a bonus, a loan for something, some type of business capital, something. And any of what I'm saying could be vice versa, cross watchers. You know your story, and if this resonates, and you know what part you play in this. But I feel like with justice being here, it's because what you were giving, and it doesn't even have to be with one person, it could be with multiple people. What you were giving to this person or these people, they were not giving it back to you. So once you take back your energy, now it's like the scales are balanced, and all of the good that you've planted is what you get back, because whatever you plant is what you get back. You're not going to plant seeds for tomatoes and get zucchini. Like, that's not what's going to happen. So if you plant good seeds, if you do everything with a pure heart, with good intentions, then you'll get that back. Even if it doesn't seem like it, even if it's not with the person that you're, planting these seeds with, you will get it back. Please clarify justice. We have the Tower, The Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck, the Five of Swords poking out. Five of Swords being about some sort of conflict, somebody feeling like they had the upper hand in the situation because they kind of forced you to walk away, or there was some type of ending. The universe forced you to walk away from this person. For some of you, that's what it's going to come to. Something is going to happen and it's going to force you apart because that's what needs to happen. But the Six of Swords says that some of you make the decision and you leave. But I feel like it's a fair outcome. And again, once you cut yourself off from the situation, it feels like everything that was once blocked starts to flow to you. And that's justice. That's fair. Whatever you did in this situation, whatever you do in life is going to come back to you. Please clarify the Tower. Judgment. There's a decision to make. For some of you, I feel like this decision has already been made, but for those of you who have not made the decision, or you made it and you're still not 100% sure, I feel like you might want to get out before it turns into a shit storm. And then you are all caught up in it. Again, caught up in the rapture of love is coming to mind. But you have a decision to make. And whatever decision you make is going to be the best decision for you. Rely on your intuition. Trust yourself. Please clarify Judgment with the Tower and Justice. Nine of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Again, because it's that fine line. Do I keep fighting or do I give up? Nine of Pentacles is somebody who's single, who's independent, who's abundant, collecting her harvest, doing well by herself or himself. And I feel like that comes, everything you want comes to you once you detach from this person. This person in some capacity is holding you up. It could be because you're giving too much to this person. It could be just because they're toxic and they got a whole lot of shit going on with them. And because you're connected to them, you ultimately got a whole bunch of shit going on with you. But I feel like there's so much success and happiness and fulfillment for you that you would do yourself a disservice if you do not detach from this person or from these people. There's an opportunity for business, whether it's your own business or you getting a job, a promotion. I feel like there's a house available for those of you who want that, who need that, who desire that. There's like a wave of good fortune, of all of these blessings coming to you because, one, you deserve them, but they've all been on hold. It's like they've been on back order because you have to do something on your end. So do that. Make this decision. Make this choice. Choose yourself. Save yourself with this Tower. Get out of this before it gets too messy. For some of you, it's going to involve the legal system. So again, get out of this before it gets too messy. I do hope that this was helpful for you, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching, for spending some time with me. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and I'll talk to y'all next time.